So sometimes people are so stuck in their stories that they don't really even have a sense of their bodies. They don't feel anything. There's a numbness there. And this might happen in the case of someone who has experienced trauma. So lots of ways to deal with that. So I really don't want to give one pat answer to that. Sometimes the story of what happened needs to be told, and it needs to be told in a way that it can eventually be seen through, and the hook is unhooked so that you're not feeling it so strongly and not experiencing it so strongly. But sometimes the story needs to be told when trauma is experienced. And with guidance, so this has to happen really with someone who knows how to guide people through these kinds of problems. The story is told, and there's also an invitation to feel what's happening. In trauma, there is often a dissociation from the body, or a cutting off. So there's an invitation to begin to just very gently and with great empathy and care to bring your attention into the body, to begin to feel what sensations might be lying there that have been ignored for a very long time. With trauma, especially old trauma, or very strong conditioned patterns from our past, and most of us have something that has that we've carried into the present from our past. As children, this gets embedded into our bodies when we don't have the skills and the tools to deal with these things when they happen. So we're told to not feel the way we feel, or we don't have the support to be, we don't have the support to be able to handle our feelings and our experiences when we're young. So what happens is they get cut off from our conscious awareness, and they get embedded in the body. We have reactions, physical reactions, but we don't allow them to be, so they get stuck in the body. And when they're ignored and unexamined, they can cause all kinds of problems, habits, habitual ways of being in relationships, seeking attention. I mean, all kinds of problems can happen from that. So the unwinding of that is to make the space for those sensations to be able to come out of hiding in the realm of a loving, conscious, aware presence that allows them to be as they are. And that's where I really love the word liberation. They become liberated. They've been hiding out in the corners of our being, and they're cut off. So we feel like we're a fraction of ourselves. We have to protect them and push them away so we don't feel them because they seem so scary. And the invitation here is to bring everything out of hiding and create the space of aware presence. Really allow that space that's already here to receive these sensations that have been hiding out, even the stories that need to be told. Allow all of it to be present and to be welcomed, so that we don't need to strategize to push it away. And when we allow all of that to come into conscious presence, there's a great peace, because it's the end of resistance, and it's the beginning of the possibility of pure happiness.